Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's live episode. And I have with me a guest. I have with me a guest, Mr. Emmanuel, Emma of Medisha. And today, quickly, you are going to be talking about something. Is it safe to start a business in Nigeria from abroad? So, we are going to be taking this topic briefly. Want to know, is it actually safe for you people in abroad, Nigeria in diaspora? Is it safe for you to start a business in Nigeria without being in Nigeria? So, Mr. Ma, I want to ask you now. I'm the Nigerian diaspora, so let me now ask you: Is it actually? You will forget that I'm here in Asaba, but let me ask you: Is it actually safe to start a business in Nigeria while living abroad?
Yes, it is. It's actually safe, very, very safe. But although it depends on how you do your thing, it depends on how you conduct your due diligence, how you conduct your research, you know, and the people you partner with or invest with in the business, right? So a lot of people lose money simply because they did business out of trust. They did business out of promises, empty promises. But because um, because there are systems that you need to put in place, there are things that you need to do before you invest in that business here in Nigeria while still abroad. You won't get you won't get you won't get scammed, and you definitely reap the benefits of your investment. Yeah.
All right. So I have another question here. Why do Nigerians abroad lose money while trying to invest back at home? Because I've realized that many Nigeria, while trying to invest back at home, and while trying to build something back at home, they end up losing money. Why is that?
Uh, a lot of things are involved. Like I said, they trust people without verification, right?
Okay.
They involve families, involve brothers, sisters, friends, without proper proper legal backing or proper legal agreement in that business, right? So they send money without proper investigation. They fail to verify documents, you know. They invest based on promises, and they try to make it profit, out of it. But businesses should be built on facts, not emotions.
All right. All right. So what should someone now do if they want to start investing in Nigeria? What's going to be your advice to them?
Okay, before you invest in that business or invest in that company, the first thing you need to do is to research about the business, research about the company, research about that business that or that investment that you want to invest in, right? Ask questions, verify the documents and the registration of that company that you want to invest in. You understand? Then, secondly, speak with existing customers. There are people that are already there that have done business with that same company. Speak with them, ask them questions about the business or the company. To know if the let's say something that they are not bringing into the limelight. Understand how the business operates and never invest simply because someone says trust me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you are trying to say that someone can actually successfully manage a business from abroad without
Yeah.
even coming to Nigeria.
Mm.
Okay. So you guys have heard it's quite possible for you that is in Nigeria in diaspora to actually have a business, own a legit and running business in Nigeria without even having to come down at home to do anything. So what kind of business are easier or which businesses are easier to manage remotely that without coming back, or what type of
There are a lot
business?
of businesses nowadays that you can actually put in. Like, let's say, for example, real estate investment. You know, uh, like we that are into the real estate industry, you will agree with me that land banking has been one of the ways of making money in real estate, where you buy
Um,
into the property, keep it into a developing area. You keep it in the next 3 to 5 years. When development hits that place, you sell at a higher value, right? So, real estate it has been one of the ways that you can invest in Nigeria. Number two is into rental properties, like shoplet apartments, houses, right? Then also in agriculture, depending on the management of of the agricultural business, because you need to bring in experts that are good in agriculture, right? So second one is logistics. We have e-commerce. We have hospitality partnership like hotels. Alright. So, but the important thing is having trusted systems and accountable people in your business. For your business to flourish, you need to bring in the right expert in the business. You need to bring in trusted systems. You need to bring in accountable people for your business to flourish here in Nigeria. So
um, so let me ask you this other question. What are the warning signs that this business I want to start doing is a bad investment? What are the warning signs?
there are a lot of warning signs. There are a lot of warning signs that you need to watch out for. Watch out for people that will rush you to send money. They will be calling you constantly. Boss, after now, this. Are you not sending the money? Are you not doing this? You need to calm down and investigate first before you send any single dime, or before you put that money into that business. You understand?
Um,
Then watch out for people that always maneuver vetting of documents. Like, when you ask them for documentation, the documents for the property or for the business, like to show you what you have done. They will be start telling you stories, right? Then also watch out for people that cannot effectively and confidently explain the business clearly to you. People that can, you know, people that refuses to answer questions. And lastly, watch out for people that promises unrealistic returns, returns that are unrealistic, that we call them MMM, Google money,
money,
and the hair. So they promise you unrealistic returns. They'll tell you invest 5 million with us. In the next 3 months, you
yes.
get 10 million. It's unrealistic because you need to have systems to make it work, right? So if it sounds too good to be true, it deserves extra scrutiny. So that's my take on that.
Okay, okay. I think the last question I have here has already been answered, where he mentioned real estate as being one of the safest form of investment. Someone
Mm,
living in abroad
yeah,
can actually start in Nigeria because it is a tangible asset. So
yeah,
it's something that with due diligence, if you buy rightly, you are going to reap massively from it. So I no need of no one asking him that question because even from listening to you already, I've already know the answer to that question. So I hope you guys, especially the Nigerians in diaspora, watching this live, if you were able to pick one or two things. So it is possible, yes, it is possible, it is legally, it is all right possible to start a business or to own a business in Nigeria without having to be present here. So if you are seeing this live and you're in Nigeria living in diaspora and you want to have something back at home, you want to use that purchasing power of that foreign currency to build something meaningful for yourself at home, you should consider some of these businesses that we mentioned. And I think one I will advise people is real estate. So they should consider going into real estate or any form of business that actually suits you. And if you have